Hey y'all, it's Jen for Love of Iris. Welcome to another video. This is another Valentine video. Today's project is this cute little iPod take, and it has a box of sweethearts inside. And I think it's just the cutest little thing. And it uses Hershey Kisses as earbuds and this sweet little wrap for the candies. So let me show you. This is Pacific Point and Bermuda Bay, and I'm going to do one in rich raspberry today. So let me show you what you'll need to make this. It's very simple. It's so cute. Okay, you'll need a piece of cardstock that measures 3.5 by 7, and again I'm using rich raspberry. You will need a circle. I used the layering circle framelits, and I used the second smallest one, so not the smallest one but the second smallest one. To me that's the number 2. I don't know how you number yours, but that's the one I used, and it measures about 1.3 inches, and that's in Whisper White. You'll also need a piece of Whisper White that measures 2 by 1.25. And then you'll need a piece of Smoky Slate. I just used the owl punch, and I used this eye here, but it measures, let's see, a little less than 1/2 inch. That's going to be for the middle of the little iPod thing. And I'm using 2 stamp sets, the Labeler Alphabet and the Jar of Love. I wanted it to say I love instead of iPod. And the Labeler Alphabet has this and this, which are brilliant for the little play and fast forward and rewind. And then of course it has the menu also, but we're going to use those for that. So let's get out our little line. I don't know what they're called, but I'm going to call them the line and the arrow. And what I did with my circle was I lined it up on my grid paper and just took a ruler and a pencil and kind of did a crisscross, so I knew around about where my center points would be. So I knew where to start stamping. And I'm going to do all of my lines first. So I'm going to do one here. Ooh, that wasn't on there straight. Let's try it again. And then you need 2 down at the bottom for the paws. And I just am using basic black archival ink here. And then one over here on the other side. And my Stampin' Mist off here to the side. Okay. Then I'm going to get my arrow. And do my little arrow, and I'll need 1 down here for the play. I'm just going to go to the left of the line. Could have been over a little bit further, but that's okay. And then I'm going to need 2 over here for the fast forward. So 1. I'm sorry if my head gets in the way. I'm trying for it not to. 2. Oh, these are really crooked, but that's okay. You get the idea. 1, 2. And that one looks better. That's what they should look like over there. Okay. And then the word menu. I did it starting backwards. So I started with my U. And then my N. And then my E. And then my M. menu. Isn't that cute? Okay, I'll set that off to the side to dry and we'll work on this piece now. And then I've got rich raspberry ink, and then I wanted a lowercase letter I, and the labeler alphabet only has the capital I's, but it's got an exclamation point. So if we flip that upside down, it works as a lowercase letter I, which I thought is really brilliant. Okay, so let's stamp our love here. Okay, perfect. Take our exclamation point upside down and stamp it just before I love. Okay, well, let's set that offside to dry. Now, let's work on our scoring. Let me clean these real quick. Okay, get out your scoring tool of choice. I'm using my Stampin' trimmer because that's my fave. You will need to score at 1.5, 2 1/4, 4 5/8, and 5 3/8. Burnish your score lines. Okay. You'll also need 2 pieces of Whisper White baker's twine, about 8 inches, and get them together like this. And what I did was I took a piece of just regular old Scotch tape and adhered them down to one of the narrow pieces. So you've got it scored here. Can you see the score lines? Yeah. So take it to one of the narrow pieces and just tape it down, because these are your speaker wires. Isn't that cute? Okay, now take your box of candies and put that in there. And I found it's easiest to wrap it up this way before you glue it. That way, you know that it, well, number one, that it fits, but number two, you have a sturdy base to press down on. So just put a little bit of Tombow or whatever adhesive you want, and then wrap it around and give it a good second to adhere. Oopsie, I moved it. And there we go. Now, take your menu piece that you did and an eraser and erase your lines. Because you want to erase your lines before you add your circle, or you're going to be trying to erase around a gray circle, and that's not cute. Okay. There. And take a little bit of Tombow or a glue dot if you prefer. I like Tombow because sometimes I don't always get it smack on in the middle. And whoops, like that. And I want to make sure I can move it around a little bit. Yeah. There. And then this one's going to go down toward the bottom of your Lala square here on the front. Remember iPods when they did the that was my favorite noise. Sometimes I already knew what song I wanted to hear. I just did that to make the noise. And then the I love goes up here as your screen. And you could stamp anything you want up here on your screen if you had something else that you prefer. You could have done it in black to match the menu, because I know that it's, back in the day they weren't color, but I wanted to coordinate it. And then take you 2 Hershey Kisses and cut off the little flag. I'm committing kisses crimes. And then just take your baker's twine, tie a knot around it, Oh, come on. Don't be so fiddly. This is the hardest part of the whole project, is tying the knot around this Hershey Kiss. I promise. There it goes. And once you get the first one done, then it's not as bad because it doesn't move. There we go. And then tie your second one. And then you want to snip as close to the edge as possible to get rid of your little leftovers. So it looks like an earbud, you know, so it's just hanging out there like that. It's so cute. Maybe I should have put a glue dot on it or something to hold it still. Or had my daughter hold it. Do this. There, that works too. And you can tie it real tight because the top there is a lot of the foil and the white paper part. So the kiss doesn't really start till the bottom. We don't want to have Hershey Kiss abuse. Be in trouble. I'll call the kiss police. And then cut that off. Whoopsie. Come back here, you. And that's it. It's your sweet little iPod candy for Valentine's Day. Isn't that cute? I love it. I think that's really sweet. And you can do it in whatever colors you want for whoever you have in your life. Teenagers, or tweenagers, or music lovers. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you try it out. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.